Hey guys, it's Sam with the Geek, and I'm with Battle Empire, and it's a cool ranking system that'll actually allow you to get paid for playing. So I'm going to have Thomas here describe it for you.
Okay. Battle Empire is pretty much three systems. It's a game commerce system, which is a system that pays players. It's also an algorithm that captures a number of players, and then after that uses a linear transgression curve to capture pretty much how many members and correlate them with their respective scores with whatever game it is we're integrated in. And lastly, it's a player development system. It doesn't just offer statistical reporting, but it tells you whether or not, for instance, in Counter-Strike, whether you're using an open field weapon on a closed field map, and it makes recommendations. What's your nemesis using? What are the top players using? So it's a player coach. I think the most interesting part to gamers is where we separate ourselves from other competitors or would-be competitors, and that's other leagues. You don't have to pay $300 or $600 to fly down to Florida or Texas to compete for $5,000. What we want is we want a community. For instance, in Counter-Strike, there's 6 million active players, supposedly. And if we can capture 900,000 players, we're looking at about $5 million going to the players. $5 million per month. We expect the number one player to make roughly $400,000 to $450,000 per month. It was born from an idea, well, it was born from my own idea back in 1998 when I was a competitive gamer. I wanted money to come back to the games. I wanted to be able to compete like a football player in the NFL. And these guys can make 7-figure salaries. Why couldn't I? And more importantly, there are more gamers now. There's well over 900 million gamers. There's more gamers than there are athletes and fans of just about every sport combined. So I figured the opportunity is there to give the players the money that they're due for their hard work over 5 to 8 years of playing a game, utilize the skills, and make a 7-figure income. So that's the most important thing.
And in comparison to others, like, you can make money sitting at your house.
That's right.
And unlike game battles, you actually get paid.
Yeah, no, it's not a gambling system. It's legitimate because it's gaming is skill-based. To be honest, I think there's less chance in gaming than there are in football because you got weather. You know, weather's not really going to just pop up out of thin air in Counter-Strike unless you program it to do so. So if anything, it's more skill-based than anything. You don't have to put up any money. It's not gambling. You do have to pay a $5 membership fee. That supports the infrastructure. You know, you can host about 400 players on one of our instances in a cloud. We do use cloud. We have cloud presence in Europe, Asia, and the U.S. And so you don't have to worry about latency or anything like that. These are premium services. And well, players we can put pretty much 400 players on each Counter-Strike server. You know, so if you have 900,000 players, that's a lot of servers. So that's what the $5 go to. It supports the social community, it supports the infrastructure. And
it's currently only on PC, but you're trying to get to other platforms, right?
That's right. We're in talks, actually, with expanding to other consoles, everything. We actually have an agreement right now that I'm not sure if we can stay yet, but I'm going to withhold that for now until I get confirmation. An iPhone app where you're going to be able to play an iPhone game, submit a score if you want to Battle Empire if you have an account. You type in a username, password, and submit a score. And depending on the size of the community, we pay anywhere between $4 and $8 per member. So depending on how much advertising money we get and how much promotional money we get for whatever gaming company, that is how much we'll be able to play the games. For instance, if we have 500 players, and let's say through promotional in cash infusion and our own, we're able to get $8 a player. So now you have $4,000 going to a crowd of 500. And then we use our model, our algorithm that we took 2 years to develop. That's going to give a payout that's similar to PGA golf or tennis, awarding the top player potentially with maybe $300–400.
Well, it sounds interesting, and I hope it works out for you.
All right, thank you.